Hello. Going to a Stormblood trial. Emanation. Okay, so something that's important to note here is this thing called Vril. Okay, this is the duty action that we'll need to use a few times. I don't know if you can see, but on my thing, I use a controller, and so it's clicking in the right stick. Okay, that's how I use that. However you use your stuff on your hotbar, just make sure you can access this Vril thing. So first we'll start off just taking care of the two ads here. Okay, ignite illuminated Vril to protect yourself from several Lakshmi's devastating attacks. Okay, so the Vril will basically give you some HP, and it will also keep you alive for a certain mechanic. Okay, these AoEs, you get out of them, and then also you need to make sure to look away. Alright, and then also during that we get a raid wide. Okay, when she does this big cast. See? Okay, now these bubbles all around, if you use your Vril thingy, then you can absorb another one from one of these balls. Let's see. I have this other video. I went in unsynced, and if we take a look at this ad here, she currently has this bubble around her, the Vril, and damage taken by certain attacks is reduced or converted into HP. Okay, so either she is mitigating stuff or she is getting more HP from stuff. Okay, and I'm moving out of this and I'm looking away, and this ad does have some like swipe attacks, but also see here, because I stood in next to this bubble and I didn't have Vril. I used it, I just used it. As soon as I used it, I happened to be standing next to one, and so I draw more into my body. Okay, so I've got this stuff on me now. You don't necessarily need to use it at the beginning, but later you definitely have to use it. Okay, for now, move on, go back, we'll go back. Okay, so we take care of these ads. Take care of the other one. Okay, and then once we take care of the ads, the main boss is out of her little shield thingy now, and so I tank her up north. Okay, now here, Hand of Grace, you'll see she's got this thing. Okay, and some people have their Vril on. That's fine. You don't have to, but it's fine if you do. So the Hand of Grace, two people are gonna get this like flower thing on them, and they need to move aside. See, it's a T shape thing, so they need to move aside to the edge of the platform, and then everyone else kind of move inside. So see, this person went into the far back, and so now the side of the stage is not good and the back is not good, and then this other person moved to the front, and so now this side of the stage is not good and this side. So I moved myself to the center, and that's kind of where everyone else is, to kind of protect us from getting hit with these AoEs. Okay. See, now it all goes off, and WK ended up getting hit with it. Yeah, but SD didn't. Let's see, let's figure out why. Okay, so WK is over here and SD is over here. Okay. You know, it might have been because... No. SD didn't have Vril or this thing. Okay. One more time. Let's figure it out. Did they move out as soon as it dropped? Let's see. No. Okay. Well, for some reason, SD... The Dragoon was fine. But WK is the only one that took some damage from that. Oh, here we go. It's probably SD did have their Vril on. Okay, so probably converted their thing into HP. And then as soon as it hit, then they lost their Vril. Yeah, okay. So looks like when you have those things, you want your Vril bubble, and it will help protect you from some of this stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, it does look like they have the bubble on them. See, SD does have their bubble on, and WK does not. This is just other stuff. They don't have the Vril. So if you get picked to have this, then go ahead and use your Vril there so you can protect yourself from some damage. It doesn't, I mean, it looks like it did a lot, but you know, if you want to be extra careful, you can do the mechanic. It did like almost half their damage. Okay, and you can always pick up more Vril later. Okay, so now we got Pull the Light, which is a tank buster. See, everyone else continued keeping their Vril because it was on a countdown, you know? Like when I used it over here, I had like 40, 50 seconds on it. Yeah, okay. So mitigate for this tank buster. Hand of Beauty. Okay, this one looks a little different. Okay. Let's see. Wait. Can you see this? This one is like a circle-y, flowery thingy, kind of. Okay. And then this one's kind of a more like speckly, flowery thing. They look a little different. Hand of Beauty. This one is going to also target 2 people, but instead it's going to be circle AoEs. Okay. YL and MB. So they're moving it to the back of the stage, so people up here don't need to dodge it. So they kind of take care of it on their own. Okay, so it looks like YL did take some damage, and then the other person, MB, took some damage. Just a little bit. They put a shield on immediately, see? It's both the healers, actually. So at the last second, MB put a shield on themselves. YL lost some. They had a little bit of shield, but yeah. So, yeah. Stotrum, that's gonna be a Ravoid. Yeah. Okay, so now we see the Vril come back. So you can re-up on your Vril thingy if this thing doesn't say 1-1. If you need some, go get some. Your Vril ignites, okay, and then you want to use it. You want to use it here because she's gonna do this move, and it's gonna basically take your stuff. Okay, we're all seduced. It's just part of it. And then your Vril dissipates. Okay, so we didn't take damage from that. Also, let's go back a little bit here. Okay, here in this one, I have my Vril, right? And I got this marker. This is the unsynchron. When it goes off, you'll notice that I lose my Vril. Okay? I take the hit, my rill dissipates, it leaves. And so, I mean, that's fine. You know, like I'm not going to take that much damage because this is unsynced, but also it kind of shows that you can use the rill for those mechanics to save yourself from having too much of stuff. So this is the other one, the other shape. The first one was a T shape, this one's the circle AoE. So here I don't have my rill on, and let's see what happens when I get hit with it. So I bring it to the edge. Careful, you can fall off. So I do take some significant damage there. And there's a bleed in this thing, okay? So when you see that happen, you kind of want to run out. So, okay, then Strodom is the raid wide. And then I can pick up some of these things. When I use my rill, see this says 0-1 now? So I'm using it. And then when I stand next to one, see, I pick it up, okay? And I got another one. And here, okay, now we're back to this part. Okay, so after she does the seduce thing, we're gonna go here. I turn her around. She's kind of like glowing now. And she does her raid wide. And then at this point, you need to have your rill. Okay? If you don't have one, go pick one up and it will whoosh into your body. You need to have it because this is a proximity marker and it will push you back. You need to use your rill. Looks like everyone has it. Okay, cool. And when the cast goes off, we all get, see how we all get knocked back just a little bit? Go back a little bit. Okay, you get knocked back a little bit, right? But you're fine. And then you go back to business. Okay, and then we go to this next thing. What happens if you don't? Okay, let's see. When you don't have the rill up. Okay, this is her move. I don't have any rill and I'm not picking up anything. I don't have a thing here, okay? I'm gonna simulate what it's like if I'm standing basically near the middle. This cast goes off. It's a proximity thing. I'm not using arm's length or anything. I don't have my rill. It can one-shot knock you off the stage. Okay, so that's what happened. That's why you need to use your rill there. Like, use the duty thing. Okay. Alright. So, back to this. Okay. With this thing, use your rill, and then you get knocked back a little bit, and it's fine. Okay. Now this Hand of Beauty, 2 people are gonna get targeted with this thingy. Okay. Oh, and at the same time, I got this Tank Buster. So YL is back there. I wonder if it's both the healers. Yeah, it looks like it was both the healers that got that. I don't know if that's a coincidence or if that's how it is. But yeah. So to see those 2 in the back. Remember, it actually causes a bleed, so you don't want to stand in that. So we dealt with my Tank Buster. And then now someone gets the this little blue marker. And then that does like this huge thingy. Okay. RS got caught in that a little bit. Okay, so you want to bring that off to the side. Hand of Grace. Okay, this is the T-shaped one. Alright, so we got the T-shaped thing. People move aside. See, honestly, there's different configurations. Like, if this person stands here and the other person stands there, it would overlap if they're directly on top of each other. But if they stagger it a little bit, then this person can stand there, and then we have some of this clear space here. But really, you just gotta finesse it to figure out what the other person's doing. Also, we have the stack marker. So, yeah. Okay, so this person staggers here, the other person staggers there, and then we have all this space up here to do the stack. Well, and then MB is just in the little sliver right there. Okay, AQ and WK. Wow, see, they take like half health without the vril there. And then we got a raid wide. Okay, we can pick up more vril. See? Okay. And then we do the divine denial thing, so make sure you're using your vril. Okay, we're all using it, it's all good. You get knocked back a little bit, but you don't get pushed off the stage. Also, these little like orb drop, that's for little auto attack tanks up. Okay, now we got both flowers. So we're gonna get the AoE one and also the line AoE one. Alright, so people need to spread apart. I'm trying to move into this little sliver area. And then everyone, okay, see, then the circle ones are in the back. And then other people are kind of in the middle here. And back here, like right here. Now, we don't have our vril, so this might hit some people. Okay, yeah, see? It hits them, and then immediately got a tank buster. Mitigate for this.
I shall feel for your hate.
Chanchala. She like gets more glowy, but I don't feel like okay. She does anything super special. I wonder what that is. But anyway, okay. Hand of Grace, so this is the circle AoE one. Okay, so spread apart here. So people have space. Okay, adjust for each other. Stack together. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. There we go. That wasn't so bad, was it? I don't think so. Biggest things to remember, if you get the T-shaped stack marker, just run off to the side, in front or back, and kind of adjust so there's space for everybody. Use your vril during that one mechanic so you don't get pushed off the stage. Yeah. Oh, and don't stand in that circle orb thingy or else you'll get a bleed. Alright, that's all.